Hello, and thank you for the opportunity to introduce the Department of Energy's Loan Programs Office. I'm excited to offer a high-level overview of how our office can provide debt capital for automotive manufacturing and transportation infrastructure. As I'll be covering a lot of information, I'd like to emphasize that LPO works collaboratively and informally with potential borrowers. So please consider this an invitation to learn more about us. We welcome you to contact us and begin a dialogue. So what does DOE's Loan Programs Office do? We are an energy infrastructure bank within the DOE. And as such, we function similarly to other US and international development banks and to commercial banks. We run three programs with varying features, but in all cases, we have substantial authority to support energy-related investment, totaling more than $40 billion in available funds. Given our focus today on electric drive, I'll highlight our two most relevant programs, namely our Title 17 Innovative Energy Program and our AtvM or Automotive Program. Let me start with AtvM. The purpose of this program is to provide very low-cost funds for investments in automotive-related manufacturing. Under AtvM, our most obvious potential clients are the global OEMs, names like FCA, BMW, Hyundai Kia, Tesla. Importantly, though, this program can also fund investments in the supply chain, such as in manufacturing of battery cells, powertrain components, or lightweight materials like aluminum, high-strength steel. The program can even fund investment in battery material processing facilities. Two key benefits of the AtvM program are, first, that it offers extremely attractive interest rates, US Treasury rates, and low fees. The idea is to enhance the economics of these investments in US manufacturing and make fuel-efficient vehicles that much more cost competitive. Second, the program can work with a range of loan structures that include corporate, project, and structured corporate transactions. When it comes to the AtvM program, there's a few important considerations I'd like to identify. First, the use of funds under this program must generally be capital investments in manufacturing. And while the facility needs to be in the US, the ownership is not required to be US. Second, of particular relevance to battery supply chain projects, the program's rules limit it to funding manufacturing. However, we do currently see a gray area when it comes to differentiating between mining and extraction and manufacturing, such that manufacturing could include, for example, smelting, refining, or recycling. So given this, we're looking for some test cases that could help us to set precedent for the AtvM program when it comes to processing of key battery material or key battery inputs like lithium, graphite, and nickel. Third, there does need to be a specific nexus to automotive. The borrower needs to show that a portion of the output of their plant is designed for and will be installed in light-duty vehicles. And then last but not least, it's important that I emphasize that under AtvM and our other programs, the credit profile of the transaction is paramount. As I mentioned, we're able to offer a range of structures, but in all cases, there need to be predictable cash flows to service principal and interest payments. It's easiest to demonstrate for large corporates that have long track records, but there are a number of ways to enhance the creditworthiness of smaller or less established players through mechanisms that include long-term sales contracts, joint ventures, or parent company guarantees, among others. Now for our Title 17 Innovative Energy Loan Program, here the purpose and benefits are a little different. The purpose of our Title 17 program is to create access to debt capital for the first-time commercialization of new energy-related technology. The idea is that with DOE's substantial engineering expertise, we are typically more able than a private lender to understand and mitigate the risk associated with going from pilot scale to full commercial scale for the new technology. And once the technology is shown to be successful at scale, then private lenders can be comfortable lending to funding similar follow-on projects. In terms of other benefits, the program also offers flexible loan structures. And in contrast to AtvM, there's no limitation under the Innovative Energy Program to projects that involve light-duty vehicle manufacturing. Relevant sample projects here include, for example, new technology that allows for mining, processing, or recycling that consumes less total energy as compared to current commercial practice in the US. And another type of project that we're keenly interested in are those involving innovative charging or hydrogen fueling infrastructure deployments. In terms of important requirements, projects financed for the Innovative Energy Program have to be located in the US, and they must employ new or significantly improved technology. The third requirement is that the project as planned must create significant greenhouse gas benefits on a life cycle basis. Beyond this, please note the cost of funds for the program is not subsidized. So unlike AtvM, there is an upfront charge based on the credit profile of the transaction. And lastly, the use of funds here must essentially include those costs that are directly related to deploying the technology at scale, such as design, construction, and commissioning. So if either of these programs sound interesting to you, it's easy to learn more and to get in touch with us. Please find us at energy.gov/LPO, and we encourage potential borrowers to engage with us in one or more informal discussions that we somewhat formally refer to as pre-application consultations. Thank you very much for your time, and we hope to be talking with you about investments that you're involved in the not too distant future.